Greetings, ghouls, and welcome to another dive into one of my favorite shows, Night Visions. Tonight we're looking at a classic episode titled A View Through the Window. In the first few moments, we meet a lonely scientist named Major Ben Darnell. He has troubling flashbacks. The poor guy is grieving the loss of his baby son, and in turn his wife. Anyway, he's brought in via helicopter to a remote part of some desert somewhere. The narrator told us they're in 1,000 square miles of nothing. We learned Ben is there for a rather peculiar mission. He's there to analyze the barrier surrounding a mysterious, idyllic family farm that popped up out of nowhere. What a strange concept, I'm already in love with this. So Major Ben takes a closer look. He observes the boy playing gleefully with the doggy. Life looks warm and happy on the other side. How curious. The thing is, they can't pass the electromagnetic barrier. They can look, but they can't hear anything the family says. The family has no idea that the army's watching them either. What could this wacky phenomenon be? Leave me your best bets down below. So the army can't get into the sphere no matter what they try to do. Ben is told to figure out what's going on out here. His superior is flying out to brief his higher-up about the fiasco. Ben suggests that they get a lip reader, but that's something only the CIA has access to, and this military operation is entirely 100% Army exclusive. Yeah, we got a bunch of blowhard know-it-alls over here. The superior takes a phone call, and this is the precise moment that Ben's lonely ass spots the pretty lady living in the strange prairie sphere. He's wowed by her looks, so stunned that he can't stop himself from staring. Even getting closer. There's something special about her, he thinks. Her child runs after a ball and he looks like he's going to go right through the sphere, but nope. He runs past us. It's like looking through a one-way window. The innocent, happy family has no idea what's going on still, but they're staying busy. Then the army's backup generator shits out and starts puffing large clouds of black smoke. The funny thing about that is the smoke goes through the sphere, and the little ginger child spots it. He tries telling his family about it, and it doesn't look like they believe him. And after only a few seconds, the sphere closes back up and no more smoke penetrated inside. So Ben uses this knowledge to form a new plan. He plans to shoot ice cubes every few seconds at the sphere and keep a good track of when the portal opens. So someone stays positioned watching the sphere night and day. When Ben goes to check up on it one evening, he can't take his eyes off of the pretty lady in the prairie house. Then the barrier goes down, and they successfully shoot a few ice cubes inside of the other dimension. Major Ben puts his hand towards the sphere, and he's lucky he didn't get his hand taken off. We learn that the portal opens up during irregular times. It isn't an easy pattern to learn, but that won't stop Major Ben. Additionally, we see firsthand the parasocial relationship forming between Ben and the strange prairie lady. He's crushing on her badly. He's down so bad, in fact, that he calls up the CIA himself and asks for an interpreter to fly in. This puts him in a bad spot, and Ben is in serious trouble when his boss arrives back in a helicopter. Ben had direct orders to not involve another branch of the government or military, as this was an exclusive army ordeal. Whatever, dude. Ben is nutty as hell and gets himself arrested. No one wants to find themselves in military prison, am I right, soldiers? The poor schmuck is tossed in that bad boy anyway. Night-night, Ben. So he's daydreaming of his love behind the sphere walls when Danny walks in and tries to see if he needs anything. Ben doesn't talk to him really, but the one thing he does say to him is goodbye. Ben has a wristwatch and he knows exactly when the portal will open next. He sprints his ass off as fast as he can and barely makes it through, with just enough time to make it entirely into the other dimension. Now it's just him and his crush. The beautiful woman warmly welcomes him. love hurts, ladies and gentlemen. The whole family joins in on the cannibal fun. The dopey military bozos just shoot at the sphere to no avail. This gives them enough time for the older man to come outside, see what's happening, and then close the portal, using just a few words from his book. The military is completely shook and they have no idea what to do. The window is gone once and for all. Little do they know, the window isn't closed at all. It's reversed. And now the other dimension is waiting for it to open for them. Yummy, yummy flesh. What did you think of this one, ghoulies? This one lived in my head rent-free for months now, so I'm happy as a clam with it. I think it's deserving of a 9 out of 10 for one of my favorite shows, Night Visions. The show has many knockout episodes, so it's hard to give out a 10 in comparison with some of the other ones. I love them all so much, so if you haven't watched this one season show from beginning to end, I highly recommend it. Also, the best part is it's available for free on YouTube. Just search for Night Visions. I'm happy with this episode, especially since it involved the military, which is almost always how you lose my cinematic interest. Can't forget how exciting the first watch through was. I was surprised and wowed. What stood out to me about this episode was the very good concept-driven story that I really enjoyed. Parasocial relationships are a really weird part of the human experience. Why can we form one-sided relationships with public figures or complete strangers? It's very weird, but very interesting. The poor schmuck Ben almost threw away everything over a succubus or flesh eater or whatever that scary lady was, just because he thought he knew stuff about her through his observations. Turns out he knew nothing. Be sure to let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I love comments and I love getting to know you guys. It's gotta be the best part of being a small content creator. Thanks to my beloved patrons, YouTube members, and even just my regular old subscribers, I appreciate each and every one of you. Until next week, be well and stay spooky.